Alright, we should be good to go. Now today should be a fun day for all the dinos enjoyers, because I have a lot of apexes ready. Now you may remember last time that I got a rare Tonontosaurus. Now this is worth about 2,000 PP coins, which is the Petite Pieds coins, which is the server we're on. But I made a mistake, and I didn't sell it correctly, so I only got 275. It's not important, but we have some apexes today. I have at least 4 apexes, which are the big dinosaurs. Let me just fix this for a second. There's something a little bit annoying me. There we go. That should be good. And we're starting off with a Carnotaurus. No, wait, sorry. This is a Ceratosaurus. But I'm not very good at playing this dinosaur because I don't have much experience with it. But these are disgusting, bile-inducing dinosaurs. I think we need to get some water first. That's what we're going to do. Hopefully we can find some friends. Because the problem with the Ceratosaurus, or the Ceratosaurus, is that they're kind of slow. That's why I don't really like playing. I don't like playing slow dinosaurs, so you can't really escape from a fight if things are going bad for you. But it's a big, bitey, sharp tooth. I've got 2 crocodiles. One is full grown. One is pretty close to full grown. Oh, see now it's down bone now. Like I can't escape from this guy, so I have to fight him. But he's going to want to charge me, so I'm going to go into the trees to just screw up his charge. Here he comes. So he's faster than me, which makes it so that the battle's dictated on his terms, but I'm going to go up in here. It's just raining. I think we can escape. Because I want to get water first. Because if we get a heavy bleed, we're going to need water. Oh, fuck, man. If we die straight away, I'd be very disappointed in myself. I don't know where he's coming from, though. I'm just going to keep running around. Oh, there he is. I saw him. It's too dark. I can't see shit. Alright, he's behind us. I'm going to keep turning corners. Where the fuck did he go? I don't know how he's, like, finding shit in this rain. I'm probably going to run off a cliff or something. There he is again! How does he keep finding me? I think his night vision should be the same as mine. Alright, got a bite on him there, but I'm pretty much close to death. It's very disappointing. Shouldn't have given away my position by yelling. Yeah, I can't see shit, Captain. Somehow it keeps locking onto me. I don't know how the Carnos do that. Alright, we'll go into this bush for a second. See if we can recover somewhat. Down to orange HP. I need to get an ambush on him. Since he's faster than me by about 20 kilometers. The rain may have helped us escape, but I don't know. He might just be gaining his stamina back or something. The bleed doesn't matter. In fact, I think I spec'd this dinosaur for the you can't die from bleeding. So I'm not worried about bleed. I'm just worried about the running attack. So what Carnotauruses do is they just run really fast past you and like charge you. They did make it a little bit harder to hit their thing, because I think you have to click now. I actually have a Carno as well, so we can play that afterwards, if I figure out how to load it up. But I wanted to get water first, and then see if I can find some other Ceratos. This Cerato was actually nested in, so I grew him up from baby. So we have 6 mutations. We have less damage from bigger species, faster health regen, no blood death, damage to bleeding targets, accelerated play drive, and multi-chambered lungs, which gives us more faster stamina regeneration, which is good for prolonged fights. I understand it. Because this server has special mutations, so you can't have like the ones that everyone gets on the official servers. It looks like we got away. We got away with it. But we're still wounded. We're in a bad spot. So we'll just wait here until the rain stops, I think. And try and recover some HP. Good thing we have a lot of HP, actually. We have, like, I mean, I guess the Carnos and the Ceras have the same amount of damage. Either we lost him because we ran away, or he started to get scared because I was turning around and biting him. What the Cerado can do is it can open its mouth and do like a double damage bite, but you have to. It makes you slower, so it's very silly to run into it, and that's exactly what he did. I don't know how much. I think I did like very little damage to him. I think I just got away because it's raining, and there's a lot of trees here, which is why I'm around here. Unfortunately, no one answered my call, so we might be playing solo Cerado for a while. We're not even very well camouflaged in this big tree. So, I guess we just have to wait and see. But yeah, I've got, I grew my own Carno as well, which is the dinosaur we were just fighting. And he's pretty good. I like him. He's fast, he's quick, he's fun. But then we have a 100% crocodile, full 8 tons. But it's like, I have to redeem the voucher, and I'm not exactly sure how to do that just yet. But we'll figure it out during this stream. But my second crocodile is 70% grown, and it's at the beach, so we're already a saltwater boy, which is fun. And that crocodile I grew from a baby because someone was nesting in crocodile, so it also has 5 mutations currently. So it's a really good crocodile, and I want to save that crocodile. I don't want it to die, but I'm worried because the beach is now really popular. Because all the crocodiles have moved out of the rivers and they're going to the beach because the saltwater mutation allows them to just swim around and stuff like that. So my plan for that one is I want to get to 100% at the beach and then move into the southern river, if possible. But I don't want to take any chances with it because I'm very attached to that crocodile. Can he track your blood? He could, but he didn't. I've stopped bleeding now. So maybe he was uninterested in fighting in the forest, because Carnos want to always fight in open areas where they can get a big run up, because it takes time to build up their speed. And once they're running really fast, they can't turn as well. So if a tree like stops their charge, then they lose their damage ability and their real advantage. But with this rain, it's pretty hard to see anything, which makes it hard to dodge and also hard to land things. Looks like it's stopping. I wanted to get some water, like because if you have high water, your bleed heals faster. So it's good to have combat things. Alright, the rain finally stopped. Let's see if we can find a water source. There's a new additional water around as well in this area, I believe. But I'm not too familiar with it, and I'm going to try and avoid using the map today, like the out of game map. Alright, I can hear a Carno in the distance, so that's probably him. And I can see water over this way, so I'm going to head this way. We're all bruised and battered. Now, the good thing about the Carno, I mean the Cerado, which we're playing... Oh, that's a Cerado in the distance as well. Is that they can eat literally anything. So if we find bones, we can eat, we can cannibalize, we can do anything. The water disappeared from my tracker. They also have the best smell in the game, so they're very good at finding corpses. And they have a very interesting mechanic where they have reduced damage around a corpse. So the idea is you find a corpse and you lord over it and become a corpse bully. And it can be as much as a 90% damage reduction if it's like a dead Stegosaurus or something. But it can't be a moved corpse. And I don't think it can be like a body drop corpse as well. So if we kill something or we see something killed and we run over to it, we can just stand there and like get reduced damage basically. Which is very neat. Rip Bruce Willis? Is he actually dead? I heard he got moved into a dementia home. It's very sad to see. I didn't know he was dead. I don't think he is. The last I saw he was just moved into the nursing home or something. But I don't know. I think we can run a little bit. I think around this mountain there's a water hole. A pretty safe one too, because even though we are like 1.3 tons, a full-size crocodile could easily take us. In fact, you'd only need like a 50% grown crocodile to one-shot a Cerado. this is the new part of the map that they made, the Southern Plains. And I like it, but like its existence makes it very difficult for crocodiles because there's so many like safe water sources. I can hear noises too, which is not good. Be sure to hit the like on the stream, by the way, or vote in the poll. I do have another Dilo as well that's ready on the official servers. Well, not quite ready, it's like 70% grown, but that's good enough. Alright, so we came across a mountaintop. This is not where I want to be. I think the water is below us, but I'm not going to dive into it. That's a silly move. That'd be a very silly way to throw away my Cerrado. I can hear Hipsies, the little chicken boys. I can see some food in the distance too. We might go get that next. We need to build up our bile. So we need to find a corpse and puke over it so that we can build up toxin. Because they nerfed the Cerrado bite so that you have to actually wait until corpses decay before you eat them to get bacteria. And the bacteria makes other dinosaurs vomit, which is a really good... because that's basically stun locking them. I think it's this way. I hear noises, so let's go into sneaky mode. Could be surrounded by dinosaurs and we'd never know it. Although we're pretty big at making noises when we move through the bushes, so... it's kind of actually hard to sneak up on people as a big boy. Unless you wait in a bush for a very long time. But I think we're doing a pretty good job being stealthy so far. We need some, like, ominous music. Oh, there's a corpse right spawn in front of us. Excellent. Let's go check that out. It might be free food. But that's going to attract other carnivores. Oh my goodness, there's a big crocodile corpse in here. What the hell? You gotta be careful because sometimes that's bait. This water source is probably free of crocs though. It's almost certainly free of crocs because this location is quite difficult to get to. And it's the only water source that's deep enough though for a croc to hide in. So I think I'll try and go get that corpse. Because that would give us, like, so much good shit. I just want to get my water first. Because that's going to take the longest. There we go, the spooky music started. That's a trap. I think it's okay. But I'm not sure if I'm big enough to pull that to the coastline. Alright, back to yellow HP. I'm gonna risk it. See if I can pull this corpse. Holy shit, this is a big croc. I don't think I'm big enough to grab it. Damn it. Can I get a piece? Oh! It moved, it scared me. I mean, it's dead. It rolled over. Alright, we're too small. So now we need to find a food source. That's not that one. We can't get that one. Although this might attract other people. Or should we try one more time to get it? I'll try one more time. Maybe now we can get it, now that it rolled over a little bit. I just wanted to get a piece of the meat. Alright, so it's here. Alright, we got a piece of the meat at least. So we got a little tasty snack. Should I let out a roar to see if we can find other Ceratos? I'm kind of worried about that Carno though, because this is really good Carno territory. Because there's not that many trees. Like, these trees don't interrupt your running. I mean, like, trees that act as solid objects. Plus, we're not at full HP yet. Maybe we should wait until we get some HP back and see if we can just hear other Carnos or Ceratos. And on this server, they lock various dinosaurs if too many people are playing them. So you can't always play the dinosaur you want to play. Things like Dilo and Trudon are always unlocked, though, because it's very uncommon people play them compared to the bigger dinosaurs. But things like the apexes, like the crocodiles, the Stegosaurus, Cerato, and Carno, they're sometimes locked. So when an egg unlocks for them, it's very popular to jump in. I started with like 6 little brothers and siblings, but one by one they got picked off. Or logged off. In fact, this this Cerato almost died very quickly. Because, like, we were crossing a river, and there was no chance of a croc being in there. So, the first of the brothers jumped into the water, and I saw it was safe, so then I jumped in the water. The third of the brothers decided to stay out of the water. But then we couldn't find a way out of the water because of the weird terrain. But then 2 crocs literally just showed up out of nowhere, and one of them got my brother and dragged him to the bottom of the ocean. Or the river, I guess. And then I escaped just barely. Like, there was no chance of that, like, being the case, but there just always was a croc there. So that was very funny. The last time we played a Cerato though, we fought like 13 raptors at once, and we killed like 7 of them. It was great. Of course, with 3 raptors working in unison, I believe can pin and instantly kill a Cerato. But we were fighting really smart and we were near a tree, and we were also on the official servers, which means you can have the healing when you eat. And since we got a couple of corpses, we were able to keep eating and healing. But then a crocodile came out of the pond and at the dam. This was at the dam. And he stole my bodies, which made my fighting combat prowess go down. Now this area is also, I believe it's very popular with trikes, which are currently the strongest apex dinosaur. They're very boring, I think, to play, because they're slow and fat. But a trike can kill basically anything, including Stegosauruses and Deinosuchus, which is kind of crazy. That they literally bully people out of water. But on this server, they really are strongly preventing people from pack mixing. There's like various rules. So no herbivore can actually party or herd mix with a trike. So trikes can't guard water sources like they do on the official servers. Carnivores can't pack mix at all, but like a couple of herbies can. Like, it's not too crazy to see a Tenontosaurus and a Dibble or something together. But like trikes can't be part of any pack because they're so powerful. I think they're like 8 tons or something, which is like the same weight as a crocodile. Alright, here's the South River. Did you ever play more of the theme park game? Theme park game? There's a new update to it. Apparently it's a pretty good update. You mean the prehistoric kingdom? The theme park simulator? I'll play it again soon. I was hoping that the update would come where the dinosaurs can break out of their enclosures and kill... Like, I think that needs to be the bare minimum, is that the dinosaurs have to be able to escape the park and start eating the guests. Otherwise, it's just like a sandbox game, which can be fun for a while. But I really want there to be an element of risk. If I don't build the fences correctly, the Dilophosaurus should break out and start eating people, and I should be penalized for that. That's what I want to see. And that's what I'm waiting for. But someone just did tell me that the new updates are in, so you can breed dinosaurs now, and you can do all sorts of interesting stuff. But I think the next patch is the one that allows dinosaurs to eat people, which is, I feel like that should have been in sooner. But it's a fun game, it's good. Don't worry, there is a crocodile coming up, and so we're just starting off with this Cerato. Because the way this works is you can have 2 vouchers. You can have 2 vouchers that are dinosaurs in storage. But since I have a Cerato on this server, we have to wait until this Cerato dies before we can play a crocodile. That's the way it's gonna go. But this is just the warm-up. But don't worry, there'll be at least 2 crocodiles today. Full, big boys. Well, one of them is full grown. One of them is almost full grown. In fact, we might see a crocodile right now, down by this, because apparently this pond is now very popular with crocodiles in the South Beach. And we'll be going for a while. Like, this will probably be like 4 to 6 hours or something. Now, the beach is really good Carno territory because it's so open. So I have to be careful. Do need some food soon, though. See if we get any answers. Oh! I think there's a Ceras this way. It's not going to be 24 hours. I can guarantee that. Because I have to do another stream on the other channel where we're going to talk about the results of the HRO hearing today. And we're going to do Nick's fit check. So I'll be streaming all day today, basically. But I plan to go till about 6 o'clock my time, then take a break for a couple of hours and research on the developments from Minnesota. And take a look from there. It's a very cool guttural roar. There's the Carno. Oh fuck, there's 2. What is it? Oh, there's 3! Oh bugger. There's a little one over here. There's a family of them. Alright, I'm gonna run away. I run away until he charges me, then I charge back. Come on, cock! This is why it sucks being slow. Make him vomit! Vomit, damn it! There's a Tonontosaurus over here. Oh, I should watch out. Tonontosaurus can kill me, actually. There he is. I hate being slow. Being slow sucks. Alright, here he comes. Run around this tree. Oh, we got a second one over here. Where's my buddy? I hear him. Help me. Help me, friendo. Wah! Wah! Let me see. Yo. Ah, damn it. I knew that would happen. I knew that would happen. The bum biting happened. We didn't even get one good kill on the Ceras. How sad. How sad. Alright. People want the croc now, so I'll give you the croc. How unfortunate. Because Carno's the one thing that's really good against Ceras. That's the only thing I really have to worry about, except for lots of raptors. Do a bite? I did a bite. I got him a couple times. But I don't know how to play slow dinosaurs. I like playing fast dinosaurs. Alright. Crocodile time. Ripperoonie. Yeah. This one's 73, so we're going to start growing our croc. We're going to start growing our crocky boy. Well, this croc I've been recording, like, because you can do, like, in-game recording with, like, F2, which allows you to do these interesting cinematic stuff. The only problem with this croc, though, is that it's on the EU server, so I have, like, really bad latency. Which means that, like, you know, if we have to fight another croc, it's very unlikely that we'll win. Oh shit! I forgot how hungry this boy was. And I kind of like stem myself out, which is bad too. All right, so we actually, this boy's very hungry. We're at the beach though, which is a nice place, a nice little spot. I should have logged out with more stamina. Very unfortunate choice by myself. So we've got to find some beach food before we starve to death. I think I have efficient digestion on this one. Yeah. So our food lasts a little bit longer, but there's no AI. However, there is body drops, so I think I'm going to go for the body drops. See if I can find something. We've got a beautiful saltwater crocodile. EU is at 4:30. Well, there's only 80 people on the server, which is a problem as well. Maybe I should log out if I don't find any food and come back when there's more people. But the people will riot if there's no crocodile. We'll at least get it. We'll at least move back into the lagoon. I was kind of pushed out. Eat the snowbirds? What snowbirds? If I do Nick news, the dinos might make a list clips. No, I'll just do that on the other channel. There are people that don't want to watch drama and just want to watch dinosaurs. The crowd is few, but you know, you gotta give them what the people want. Oh, there's a snowstorm. I mean, a sandstorm right now. Okay, this could work in our favor. Because dinosaurs run out of water when they've got snow, when the sandstorm happens, and they get desperate. But then they also reduces visibility, which will make it easier for the croc to get kills if we see anything. Yeah, our latency is 140 ping. That's not great. Not great whatsoever. See, it's like basically impossible to see anything unless you're underwater. Because of all the sand. I hate sand. But like I said, if there's no food, because there's low population at the moment, we might have to just go back to the other server. I could redeem my second crocodile. Although I have to look at the video on how to redeem properly. Otherwise I could screw it up and lose it, I guess. But I guess what I'll do is I'll redeem the Carno first. To test it out. Because it's be better to risk the Carno than risk the croc, as they say. I believe this is the right way to the beach, but I'm not sure. I can't see anything. Well, I mean, the way to the lagoon. Now, the sandstorm will mean that all the big dinosaurs are hiding in bunkers and stuff, or by water sources. But not this water source, because it's salt water. But the little dinosaurs can play during this time. The wind noise is crazy. Yeah, the sandstorm is like a special feature on this server only. It probably lasts for about 10 minutes or something, I don't know. We can muffle it by going underwater, which is a good move. I haven't smelt any food just yet, though, so, like, that is somewhat concerning. There's also, like, if you hatch an egg during a sandstorm or something, you get, like, son of the sandstorm, like, special mutations, apparently. But I think it's like just a visual thing. Now the question is, where are we going to try and get kills? Because the beach doesn't have that much activity. But there's a few spots that have like an interesting place you can kind of camp. One of them is over here. There's like a little narrow bridge way, which is good for striking, I think. Alright, we need to get some air. Can you hear Dinos? Do they actually come out brown? Yeah, Sons of the Dune do. Oh, there's some bones over this way. What's this? Maybe we could leave the water and get our bones. Although I think they're like really far away, actually. Like, I don't think we can actually reach them. They're too far away. This should be the lagoon, but I'm not sure. If it gets really deep, then it's the lagoon. What I'm hoping to find is a body in the lagoon. Go a bit quicker. And once we're big enough to leave the lagoon, we'll go down to the South River. If indeed we do get to that size, full grown. Which would be the dream. We're living our dreams today. Although, like I said, there's quite a lot of activity for crocodile activity in this area, which can be concerning. If they're full grown, we can't really beat them, and also we have lower latency, so we have a disadvantage on this server. Although we are up to 4.3 tons, so actually I think a full grown croc could basically one-shot us, because as long as the croc is twice your weight, they can one-shot lunge you. But in water, it's 60% of their weight or something, or 75%. So until we're 6 tons, we're at risk of being one-shot by adult crocodiles. It's quite crazy to think that we're like 70% grown, but we have just reached half of our maximum tonnage. The empty stomach is nerve-wracking. It's pretty risky. I'm gonna... let's see. We got about 15 minutes. 15 minutes of food before we start starving. Alright, I see something in the water over there. Probably a body drop or something. What is this? Might be a little snack? Is it Beppy? Not sure what it is. It's food, so we'll take it. Just like one bite. One bite and one skeleton. I think there was another snack in the water as well. We need a big snack. Oh, there's a couple other snacks I can see. But these are like one bites. One bite snacks. Wait, where'd my snack go? There it is. What is this? It's like a little baby Beppy? It's a Beppiosaurus? Alright, well. I mean, meat is meat. And they're barely nourishing me. They're probably better for bait, honestly. So let's see. These give me... I've got 17 right now. They give me 3% food. But we're up to 20% food. That's fine. I mean, that gives us another 30 minutes. There's less people on the server now. Alright, let's check if there's any other food in the lagoon. Then maybe set up in a spot to, like, stalk some prey. Like, the size of the regular servers is, like, 100 people. So this is less than an official server right now. But this server can go up to, like, 300 people. 340, actually. They're slowly increasing the cap, which is cool. Oh, what's this? Is this a... Oh, it's a fucking rock. Damn it. I thought it was a big body that was just like in the water. Might be a body over there. Oh, another little snack. Nice. Every snack is like 5 minutes of life, basically. The Europeans will be up in a couple hours, so maybe we'll go back to the other server. But we may as well do some growing right now. If we're the king of the pond so far, the lagoon, so we may as well take advantage of it and just try and grow to 100. I could do the calculations on how long they'll actually take, I suppose. Because I think we're still perfect diet, but our growth rate's only 45%. We'll have to see. I do want to take advantage of this cover though, because like the salt water is really clear, so it's very easy to see crocodiles. But during the sandstorm, I do have a bit of camouflage, so even though it's unlikely anyone will come out during the sandstorm, we might be able to get a sneaky catch. There's one spot I've been trying to scope out for a bit. It's around here, but I'm not exactly sure where it is, because I can't see anything. I think it's here. You'll see it once the sand dissipates. Now, this is the beach area. Where is it? Don't see any friends. Are there camels? Not quite. Not here. If I follow the coast, I should be able to find it. But that'll make a lot of noise. It really is insane to think that like half of the crocodile's growth happens in the last 30%. We're still 4.4 and we're 70% grown. The maximum tonnage is 8 tons. So we're going to gain another 3.6 tons of weight and HP and attack power. It's lonely as a crocodile? That's true. Maybe we can find a friend later. I've been seeing some wild croc migrations on these servers. Like the land crocodiles are increasing, which is quite disturbing. Oh, some food here. Where is it? I can't quite see it. It's very close. I can smell it. It's over here. How long can I last out of the water, though? Because the sandstorm reduces your water really quickly. Although I'm not full grown, so maybe it doesn't affect me just yet. Well, that's some more food at least. Apparently there's some food this way. Oh! Found a big source of food. Wait, where'd it go? It disappeared! Where's my snack? Okay, there's a dead body around here somewhere. Ah, here it is. This is a big snack, I think, guys. Not that big. But I mean, you gotta... beggars can't be choosers. So we currently have 19% food. Let's see how much this does for us. 1 bite. Alright, at least, what about the skeleton? Skeletons are great for crocs. They give us perfect diet. I could eat bones all day. So we went from 19% to 26%. Okay, getting better. We're starting to go up. Let's see, there's more bones this way. Big bones. It's a bit far away though. I don't know if I want to leave the water for this. But we'll see what it's like. See what we can get. Oh no, it's underwater, okay. Underwater bones? Where? Ah, I found it. There is a skeleton under here that I can eat. I mean, can I? Can I grab it? Can I not grab skeletons? I guess I can't? Damn it. I really want to eat this skeleton. Doesn't seem like I can grab it, though. Oh, I got it. You can carry a skeleton. What? How do I do this? Like, do you just have to hold down G or something? I know it's very dark. I can barely see too. This looks like a big skeleton though, I want it. It's like I bite it and the skeleton just flings around. Maybe it's bugged. Alright, I think I have it. Alright, bring the skeleton to the oh, there we go. The sandstorm finally stopped. Too big to swallow. Okay, let's see how much bones this gives us. 24. It's rotten, that's good, too. We love a juicy, rotten skeleton. 31. Not bad, not bad. But now we have like no camouflage without the sandstorm, but you can actually see where we are, so that's nice. Looks like there's more bodies in the water. Since I'm the only person playing around here, maybe they're just giving me body drops. To be nice, who can say? I can barely see shit though. But I think there's 2 bodies in the water at the bottom of the ocean. Yeah, there is. There's one here. Did I grab it? No. Yes? No. Let me just get these foods sorted. Where'd they go? Did they disappear? It's not on my radar anymore. Alright. No, they're still there now. It's just bugged probably. At daytime we could see down to the depths. Can't see because of the recon message. Come on now, get out of here. Get out of here. I'm trying to use my radar. There we go. But now I can't smell when I'm at the bottom of the pond. Oh, I can see something over there though. What's this? Another skeleton? We're subsisting purely on bones. Oh, it's floating to the top, that's why I can't grab it. Let's have a look at the surface, see if we can see any dinosaurs. Nope. In fact, there's less people now. The server's getting smaller. The 4 AM crew are going to bed. No! My skeleton fell down to the bottom of the ocean! Cursed you, game! Just give me meat and skeletons. Where is it? I think it's here. Nope. Can't see it. Shit. Well, maybe I can come back if I'm desperate. Try and figure this out. Oh, wait. Here. This is it? Wait, there's a body down here, too. Like a full croc body. Okay, this will feed me for days, I think. This is a big croc body. Delicious. Perfect. Crocodile is like the crocodile's favorite food, too. Yeah, the sand should be gone for a while. And this should almost get us back up to full food, I think. Should probably rip out its organs. Oh, too late. All the meat's gone. Well, skeleton gives me S diets anyway, so it's fine. Oh, there we go, chat. Look at that. We have 120% growth rate, 77% grown, and 89% food. Perfect. Now we can actually make a plan. So what I'll do is I'll try and find a spot. I'm gonna scope around the coast. There's one little bridge, I think, that's good. There's 2 spots actually, I think, on the coast that are good to ambush people. That food should last us for about an hour. So if we get 1 kill an hour, we're fine. But we might have to just wait to see if anyone comes past. If not, we might have to go to a different server until the Europeans wake up. We could try redeeming one of the vouchers on the other server to play the fast dinosaur, the Carno. I really enjoy the Carno. Because being the fastest predator is fun. But even though it looks cool to swim in the water, like, it makes us very obvious. So you have to be pretty stupid to get eaten by a crocodile in this water. That's why we need to find an ambush spot. Which is what I'm looking for right now. It would also, like, now would be a good time to transition to the southern river, but it's dangerous because the land crossing when you're not full grown, if we get ganked by like a triceratops, we'd never make it. I think we'll wait until we're 100%. And also, the crocodiles, like, the crocodiles in the ocean are friendly for some reason, but the crocodiles in the river are like absolute psychopaths, and they'll attack you on sight. I found that the ocean crocs are pretty chill. It's like if you like when you go to a beach town and everyone's chill because they go to the beach all day. But then you go inland and all the hicks are there and they start eating you, and the cannibals exist inside the inner part of the island, just like in real life, which is very disturbing. We'll see. Maybe we can make a friend. We're allowed to be in groups of 2 as crocodiles, no more than 2, and then maybe we can transition to the land and become land crocodiles. But I do like the beach, though. The beach is a very aesthetic spot. As a Dilo player, I enjoy the beach too because there's like lots of tasty sea turtles. But unfortunately, there's no sea turtles anymore on these community servers. There's no turtles. Somebody told me, I think, that there's another horde test coming up soon for this as well. Maybe I'll check that out later while we're waiting for prey. Is that the croc version of pruning out? No, there's no pruning out in this game. There's only monogamy for the sole purpose of procreation. And there's no dino inbreeding either. You can't nest with your siblings. So this is the spot that I think would be good for a crocodile. Because there's like this one small sandbar that people have to come past. They could go through the forest if they wanted to. Now the problem here, so they try and make the crossing, I can grab them, but there is a lot of space, so it's not perfect. Also, it's kind of obvious. So I was thinking that maybe we hide like here. So people coming from this side, they'll see me, but maybe they'll think I'm a rock. I'm kind of camouflaged. And then people coming from that direction, they'll have no idea. So then they have to run across, and then we just like chomp them like that. That's what I'm thinking. That's my master plan so far. So I think we're too big to submerge in this water entirely. Like if it was a little bit deeper, it'd be perfect. John D gifted 10 subs. Let's fucking go. Very based. That gives you access to all the dinosaur emojis, like all the crocodile ones. We can submerge here a little bit, but not quite enough. The other spot I'm thinking is... Oh my goodness, we're so fat, we use so much stamina now. The other spot I'm thinking is like right here. Because we can kind of... no, that's too obvious. Like if we're here, we kind of blend in with the rock. Not very much though. This is better when I was smaller at work. It doesn't work now. I'll show you the other place you can go. There's one other good spot at the beach that we can go, we can try. Which is probably more reliable. But again, like the reason, because there's no AI, there's very little reason for people to come to the beach. It's usually just a crossing area. Of course, some people spawn and they go to the sanctuary over here, so that's possible. But like a source of fresh water would be better. So that's why I want to move to the river when I'm full grown. It does look very neat to glide through the water though. Although it's very obvious, like any dinosaur will see us. I use up like 60% of my stamina just trying to get into position there. So it might not be the best spot. Patience is key when playing the crocodile as well. The legs are like dying though. Let's move a little bit. There we go. Did you see they discovered a new dinosaur in India? Is that the Rapatosaurus? Is that what you're talking about? That's a pretty funny one. Brian Odin with a 5 says, all I have, go Crocs. Yes, I think the Crocs are going to be winning today. I mean, the only thing that can kill me, essentially, is a Triceratops, and only if I get it caught out of water. So, they're called the Dinos. Very funny. Very, very funny. No, but there was literally a dinosaur that they just found, I believe. Or at least people have found it on the internet. And it's literally the Rapatosaurus. But if you can pronounce it in a different way. Which rhymes with grape. We haven't seen a single other crocodile or player so far. It might just be dead server. Wait, how many... Oops. 50 people on this? Or should we just keep growing our croc in freedom? Like, because you can also transfer servers. You can transfer your crocodile